Hello, year 4, welcome back. Okay, we are going to continue with the same lesson, which was talking about the invertebrates. Okay, let me share with you our lesson for today and talk about the learning objectives. Okay, our learning objectives for today to explore that we can use identification keys to group invertebrates and to answer questions on the topic. Okay, the keywords are insect and antenna, and I'm going to remind you. Okay, most of invertebrates are small and hard to see. They hide among the grass, plants, leaves, or in the soil. As I explained before, that invertebrates are very small. It's very hard to see them, and they can hide anywhere, in the soil, below the leaves, plants, grass, whatever. Okay. And as I said before, that the invertebrates, because they are a lot of animals, they divided them into many groups also. So it will be easier for the scientists to study each kind of group. Okay, we have here annelids that include the worms. We have crustaceans that include the crabs, echinoderms like the starfish, insects like the bee, for example, ants, cockroach, mollusks, including the snail, arachnids, including the spider. By the way, most of you was thinking that arachnids like the spider is include to the insects, but it's not correct. The spider is not an insect. Why? Because I explained last time that the insect, any insect should have six legs. Okay, but the arachnids like the spider, can you count the legs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it has 8 legs. So can I include it and put it in the insects, below the insects? No. So the arachnids, like the spider, is not an insect. Okay. Again, let me share with you and revise with you the characteristics of the insects. They are invertebrates. They have 6 legs and can often fly. Okay, some of them cannot fly like some kind of ants, most of ants. Some ants, they have wings, you can just jump using wings. They are not flying, of course, like the bees, okay, but they can fly for a little distance. Okay, they have antenna, which is a stalk that has that have sense organs like smelling. They can use it to smell in front of their head. Okay. Ants, these are examples for the insects. Ants, butterflies, green flies, bees, all of them are invertebrates. Cockroach, as you see in the picture, they are invertebrates. Insects that belong to invertebrates. Okay. Using identification keys to identify the invertebrates. Remember, when we use these keys to identify some of the animals, we can use it also to know which kind of these insects or invertebrates. Okay. In this exercise, this is the exercise in your activity book, exercise 2.5. Okay. In this exercise, you complete a key for invertebrates. You have butterfly, ladybird, bee, centipede, and you have dragonfly. Okay, look at the pictures of invertebrates, write the names of the invertebrates on the key. Okay, we will start with a question and the answer should be yes or no, and depending on your answer you will have another question with yes or no. If it is yes, so it will be this. If it is no, we are going to go to another question. Okay, let's start. Let's go through some of okay, let me start with the first question, then I will explain. Does it have wings? Let us see. Some of these invertebrates without any wings. Yes, like the centipede and worm. So we can just ignore these two. So we have to choose between the other four: butterfly, ladybird, bee, and dragonfly. Okay. So does it have wings? If the answer is yes, so we have four options here: butterfly, ladybird, bee, and dragonfly. Okay. So let's go to another question that will help you to know what invertebrates I'm talking about. Does it have strips across its body? Strips? Yes, we have. If the answer is yes, so the answer will be the bee. It has strips across its body. Yes? Okay. If the answer is no, does it have spots? Yes. So if the answer is yes, so it will go to the ladybird. If the answer is no, does it have pattern wings? Yeah, if the answer is yes, so it will be the butterfly. If the answer is no, so it will be the dragonfly. So pattern wing, butterfly. Without it, it will be dragonfly. Spots, as you see here on the wings. Yes, the ladybird. Okay. And if there are some strips with the across the body, strips across the body. Okay. Then let's go to if the answer is no. Does it have wings? So you have to choose between centipede and worm. If the answer is no, so let's go to this question. Does it have many legs? It's many legs. So if the answer is yes, so it will be centipede. If the answer is no, so it will be the worm. Okay. Here is another question in your skills builder. Okay. You have here identify vertebrates and invertebrates. Look at the picture of the animals. Some of them are vertebrates and some of them are invertebrates. Okay. Use the identification key to identify each of these animals. You have fish, you have eagle, cat, snail, worm, crab, and snake. Okay. Does the animal have a bony skin? Does the animal have a bony skeleton? I'm sorry. Does the animal have a bony skeleton? In another word, is the animal with a skeleton or without any skeleton? Is the animal is from vertebrate or it is from the invertebrate? Okay, if the answer is yes, bony skeleton, so you have to choose between the bird, the eagle, I mean, fish, cat, okay, and snake. Don't forget the snake. It is not a worm. The difference between worm without any internal skeleton, but the snake, it has an internal skeleton, but it is flexible that it can slide on the ground. Okay. So if the answer is yes, so you have to choose between these animals. Does it walk? Let's see. Walk. So snake cannot walk, fish cannot walk, cat and eagle, they can walk. If the answer is yes, does it fly? Which one of them can fly? Yes, only the eagle. If yes, so the answer will be eagle. If no, the answer will be the cat. Okay? If the answer is no for this question, does it walk? So you have to choose between fish and snake. Let's go to another question. Does it swim? Which one can swim? Yes, the fish. If yes, so it will be the fish. If no, it will be the snake. So we finished with these four animals. Let's go. If the answer for this question was no, does the animal have a skeleton? If no, so you have to choose between the snail, worm, and the crab. With this question, does it have a hard shell? If yes, so which one has a hard shell? Yes, from outside. You have two here, snail and crab. If yes, does it have legs? Only crab have legs. Okay, so if yes, it is the crab. If no, it will be the snail. Okay, if the answer for this question, it doesn't have any hard shell, yes, it will be the worm. Okay, so this is the way that you are answering these questions. Okay, you have to look to the animal and find the main character in this animal. Okay, it can swim, it can fly, have 4 legs, or 2, it doesn't have any legs. Okay, it has an outer shell or no, it has internal skeleton or without any skeleton. Okay, so depending on the question and depending on the answer, you can know the animal at the end. Okay, you have here another question. Use the identification key to identify each animal. Okay, you have the animals here. Okay, or most of them are invertebrates: ant, spider, worm, this is slug, bee, or this is wasp. Yes, yes, wasp, not a bee. And it is, here is a butterfly. Okay, has the invertebrate got wings? Yes, some of them with wings and the other without wings. Yes, let's see which one is. Yes, butterfly and wasp. Okay, so if yes, does it have colorful wings? If yes, it will be the butterfly. If no, so it will be the wasp. Okay. Has the invertebrate got any wings? If no, so you have to choose between the slug, worm, and spider, and ant. Does it have legs? So if no, you have to choose. Does it have antenna? So the slug have antenna? Yes. No, so it will be the worm. If the answer for this question, does it have legs? Yes, so you have to choose between the spider and the ant. How can I know with the next question? Does it have more than 6 legs? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for the spider. So it will, if it is having more than 6 legs, if the answer is yes, so it will be the spider. If the answer is no, see here the ant only 6 because it's from the insects. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Doesn't have any more than 6 legs, so it will. The answer is no, so the answer will be the ant. Okay. So this is the way that you answer this question. It is very important to understand how can we use the identification key to classify the animals and know or identify the animals. Okay. So the summary for our today's lesson, and what you have learned today, what we can that we can use the identification keys to group the invertebrates, the different kind of invertebrates using some of the questions, and the answer will be with yes or no depending on this invertebrate, if it has wings or no, colored wings or not colored wings, the number of legs. 6 legs should be the insect, any kind of insect. 8 or more than 6 legs. It has an outer shell or there is no outer shell. So depending on the animal, you can make the question with yes and no answer. Okay. This was our lesson for today. Thank you for your listening and see you.